Hello, my friends of engine puzzling. I have been studying this a little bit more and it seems to me that I was wrong. So follow me here. This is the right hand shaft. Once we look in the engine, I'll show you in a minute. And we see that there is a 12 washer. And this is actually the right page, C70 models. This would be the wrong page here, C90 models. So we're looking at this page. This is the Heinz manual, to my understanding, a British thing that's been printed in America, weirdly. So, washer, shaft, first tooth, wheel, then a washer, a spring washer. That's where the shifter cog holds into, forks into, shifter fork holds into another spring washer. And then there's no washer to the ball bearing, which is obviously the ball bearing of the other side of the right side middle case. So if this drawing would continue, there would be another one of those on that side. Okay? So far so good. So we have a washer on this element here. Now let's look at this here, which is that. So this goes to the outside. This on the outside has two little bolts, some sort of like a suspending situation for the cog, then the rubber seal, then the ball bearing, and then the shaft, which sits on the ball bearing without no washer. Okay, this continues then and then there's a spacer and the washer is on top. So the washer should be on here, and now I'm going to correct this because I obviously got this wrong. So let me put you in the stand. There you go. Then I'll put the book out of hazard's way and I move the engine closer. So I can work. Right. Up a slight bit and hope that you stay there. And let's zoom in. Nope, it's not staying. I'm sorry, one day I will fix this, but that's not today. That is not today. Please stay up there. More lights. So let's pull the whole thing out. The kick start shaft we'll put carefully over here and leave the kickstart washer in place, so that I'm pretty sure about. Maybe the rule is that if it sits directly on a ball bearing that is turning anyway, there is no washer. There it is. And if it isn't like that, then there is a washer. So let's pull all this out in one piece, carefully unfold it, keep that here, and then see if my idea was right. Yeah, that is right. That fits. It sits. Cool. Good. So I keep this little washer where it was, leave all of this in peace. And then I double check the book versus reality here. For this, I will take you out to stand again. Let's have another look. Okay? So now, this shaft is that shaft. So we started with a washer, which is in place. that little washer here. Then there's the shaft. That's the first cog, which is that one. Then there's a second cog, which is on here. And then we have this. You know, it has this little teeth. Then comes this thing here. And what you can see also, that in here is a washer and a spring washer. Actually, I only see a spring washer there at the moment, but there really wouldn't be any space. No, I think it's there. It's there. So the washer is there. Let me get something to poke with. How about a little screwdriver? Yeah, you see that the wheel's turning and the washer here is not turning. So we do have, there you go, there's the washer. Okay, so this actually looks a little bit different than in this book for sure. But we could say shaft, shaft, tooth wheel part of the shaft. Okay. Shaft, shaft, washer in place, tooth wheel as part of the shaft, next tooth wheel, which is that one, it's got this little teeth here, that's correct. Then we have a washer and a suspension ring, if that's the right translation, spring washer. Then we have this element here. Then we have obviously the fork for the shifting. And this is part of that. This is one piece. Spring washer and nothing. So good. So this element is no question about it, because I never separated that. So this has been just cleaned. And then we continue here. We are now here. Okay, so outside I don't have that yet. That's afterwards once it's mounted. This is in. This sits here without a washer. There's no washer anymore. And then we have this part, a washer and the spring washer. There you go. Sorry, the other way around. Spring washer and the washer. Just like this, here's the other way around. Okay. Then comes the tooth wheel. So I'll put it in back in there like this. Just gonna double check, and I am sorry if you need to bear with me. I'm not going to take this out another 17 times. So, picking here, washer. Call me OCD, but I don't want to do this again. This definitely needs a washer. This cannot work without a washer. This doesn't need a washer, and that needs a washer. So, washer in place, this in place, hammer down. Actually, I want to check on the other side whether this is all the way home. gonna just hammer it down, just to be sure. Just to be sure. You cannot see what I'm doing. Call it home. Washer is in. How can I be sure about this? Oh yeah, good. So it's washer, spring washer, then comes this part, which engages like so, and then there. Good. Then we have this. So this goes on top. No washer. That's outside. That's outside. That's outside. Washer. And then we have wire. Spring washer, 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 spring washer. Wow. Interesting. So this is definitely, this gearbox is definitely different from this. I have this if you want, and this engages with that one. Oh no, this is correct. No, it is the same. 1, 2. One, two. Yes, we're good, we're golden, we're correct. Let's go in. Let's hope. This will slide in again as it did before. Nice and easy. Why don't I just take this out of hazard's way, because that I can put in afterwards. So I start with this one. There we go. And then I'm gonna hold this, making sure it doesn't freak out my washer. Come on, washer, stay where you are. Where you're supposed to be. Come on, good washer. Don't be naughty. That's better. This is definitely Mr. Honda's not so perfect ways of doing things. Again? No. That goes here. That goes here. Correct. Why are they not sliding down now? Okay, something's wrong. But you will see eventually this will go in. So Sorry. This video will be continued once this is down.